Tonight I'm going to be doing grilled polenta with chicken and mushrooms and herbs. So you need to get your polenta out, and you're going to need a few other ingredients. Sorry, I'm just snacking on these. I did some curried chickpeas in the oven and they're rather nice. Oh, I did them last night. Excuse me. The only thing I would say is keep them open. Don't put them in a, because I made them before and I put them in a plastic container with the lid on and they go soft. But they stay quite crunchy like that. I put them in the cupboard so the flies couldn't get them. Right. So what you're going to need. You're going to need. Let's tip you up. How's that? Precarious, isn't it? Oh, God, this darn thing. Right, here we go. What are you after, madam? Oh, now put that under there. Right, so got my polenta. Now the recipe says 185 grams. I'm doing 140 grams because it's just for Jason and I. We don't want too much. Going to do some mozzarella, which is half fat mozzarella, some garlic, a vegetable stock, some nutmeg, some pepper, mixed herbs, fry light, some mushrooms, bloody flies just come in, some spring onions, some little cherry tomatoes, and I've got some of this frozen chicken which I'm going to use, but you use whatever chicken you want. So, to start with, I'm going to make up the polenta, and you're going to need to get your kettle and boil your kettle, and then pour out, because I'm doing less. If you were doing 185, you'd want 750 mils of water, but I'm doing slightly less, so I'm just going to do just under 500 mils. Let's see how I get on with that, because I can always add some more water. So I'm just letting that dissolve in that boiled water, and then what I'm going to do is put my water in my saucepan. Get myself a wooden spoon. A wooden spoon is better. This is quite a good one because you can get in the corners, which sounds ridiculous, but you can get in the corners of a saucepan with it. So I've got my wooden spoon. I'm going to put in some mixed herbs. So a good pinch of mixed herbs going in the pan. And you've already got your stock in there as well, your vegetable stock in there as well, so that'll flavour it. Then you're going to put your nutmeg in, get it out. I've got whole nutmeg, and I'm just going to try and find, I thought I'd got everything out, obviously not. Right, ugh. Mind your fingers when you do this. Oh. So I put, oh, it smells nice, a good scraping of that in. So that's your nutmeg. Then I'm going to pour my water in. And I'm going to turn it on to number 5. I'm just going to get that dissolved, and then you want to get your water, just before it starts boiling, you're going to put in your polenta, okay? And you do need to spend time with your polenta, you can't just walk off, you do need to stir it, and you just stir it and stir it and stir it and stir it, and it gets thicker and thicker and thicker until you get to the thickness that you require. Alright? So, just wait for our water, and once that comes up, I'll give you a shout. Right, I've turned my ring down to number 3 because I don't want it going, you know, mental. So, just give that a little stir. I'm now going to pour in my polenta. And you can get polenta in all, you know, big supermarkets these days. It's quite readily available. And then I'm just going to stir it and stir it. I'm going to need some more water, I can see that. It's thick already. So loosen it up with some of your boiled water. That's better. And a little bit more. It does take a lot of water, but I'd rather do it this way than make it so runny it won't thicken. If, you know what I mean. So I'm going to turn it down to 2, and I'm just going to keep stirring and cooking it out. Now you should take about 4 to 5 minutes. So I'll come back in 4 or 5 minutes. Right, so my polenta is pretty much done. So I'm spraying this casserole dish. Give it a really good spray. There we go. And I'm using, on this occasion, I'm using the garlic infused oil. So I'm using that one. And then what you're going to do is pour your polenta into your greased dish. And then you're going to spread it out into the dish. So you're going to set that aside for a minute. So I'm going to put that over there. Right, so I've got my pan on. And I've got it on, I've spray lighted it, and I am going to just fry off my chicken, which won't take too long because it's already cooked. I love this stuff, it's so easy for in the week. You can just get it out of the freezer, you know, particularly if you forget to get your chicken out. It's ideal to have that in the freezer. And I've also put a little bit of pepper on the polenta. So that's just sat there for a minute. So I'm going to cook my chicken off, and then I'll come back to you. Rightio, I'm going to add my onions and my mushrooms now to my chicken. I mean, you could use beef if you wanted, or you could use ham, you know, like gammon, I mean. Or you could do beef, you could do anything you wanted really. Oh, Kimmy, Kibbo, here, to mushroom. Good girl. For those of you who watch Kimbo's biscuits tutorial, she's absolutely loving them. Her bed is normally down the other side of here at night, and here I've put all her biscuits. And yeah, she's going through them. She's loving them. I'm only letting her have 2 a day because don't want you getting porky, do we? So, got my mushrooms, got my chicken, got my spring onions. I mean, if you wanted to put red onion in there or you know, brown onion, you could. You don't have to use spring onions. And then I've got 3 cloves of garlic. If you don't want to put the garlic in again, just, you know, omit that. You don't have to put that in. But as I've said before, we love a bit of garlic. And then I've got some little cherry tomatoes, but I'm not going to put them in for too long. I don't want them to go mushy. I just want them to sort of warm through. So I'm not putting them in just yet. Now, let's give that a bit of a stir. I'm going to season that with some pepper. Give it a good old season. There we go. Right, let's turn it up a little bit. Get those mushrooms cooking down, and then I will come back to you in a bit. So I've added my tomatoes in there, and I have just put my grill on. So I'm just letting that warm up nicely. I want that to be really hot. So give that a couple of minutes to heat up while these continue cooking. I'll turn that down to 3. I've cut off 60 grams of mozzarella, and I'm going to, that's for 2 people. So I'm going to cut some slices off of that, and I'm sticking it on the polenta. Right, so I've just put my polenta under the grill, and there's my chicken and everything else. I've got some of my mozzarella left, which I'm going to rip up and just pop on top of my chicken and let that melt down through. Okay, so my polenta has come out from under the grill. As you can see, it's nice and brown on top, and I'm just going to attempt to get it out of the tin casserole thing. So let's have a go. Oh, hang on. So I've cut it into quite big chunks. So this is Jason's. And the mozzarella's gone all nice and brown on top as well. And then I'm just going to spoon over some of this mixture, which is my chicken, mushrooms, mozzarella, tomatoes, spring onions, And there we have it. So, let me just clean this plate up. Then to finish it off, I'm going to put a dessert spoon of barbecue sauce and just drizzle over the top. And there we have it. Polenta with chicken and herby mushrooms. Right. So there we go. That's the finished product. That's what it looks like. I'm just going to give Jason his and then I'll come back and do a taste test. Right. So what I meant to say to you was, for 2 people, I worked out the sins. It's 7 sins per person. So it's not sin-free meal. I've worked it out at 7 sins, but you work out your own sins because it all depends what you put in. I mean, I've got the mozzarella, the polenta, and the barbecue sauce. So, you know, you need to work out your own sin value. But for this particular one, it is 7 sins each. Well, I'm quite happy with that for an evening meal. So, get a bit of everything. There we go. It's nice. I've had polenta before. There's a fly in it, it's driving me nuts. Honestly. God, sorry. And I really like polenta. I've done polenta chips, if you want to have a look, previously. And I've done a polenta based pizza. And I've also done a polenta orange cake. So, I think it was orange cake. It was a while ago. So you might have to look quite back on my channel. But this is very nice. Very nice. I'm enjoying that. Lovely. So, give it a go. See what you think. And, yeah, let me know in the comment box. Give us a thumbs up if you like if you enjoyed the video. And press the little bell and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Have a good evening. Bye.